Tēnā koutou katoa ko Claire Aho, and I work for Eagle Technology. In this video, I'm going to take you through the default settings you can set up for a student when they are added for the first time into your ArcGIS Online account. If you're using ArcGIS Online account terminology, this is talking about new member defaults. Let's jump into our ArcGIS Online account. Now I'm signed in here as an administrator. I'm in the Organisational tab, and I'm going to go across to the Settings sub-tab and just click that. And here is where you can set up a whole lot of defaults for your ArcGIS Online account. We're specifically going to focus in on the new member defaults. So these are things that your students will automatically be assigned when they are first added to ArcGIS Online. So I suggest that you always keep your user type as GIS Professional Advanced. The role can be different for different schools. So if you are wanting all of your students to be able to create maps, to be able to perform analysis, or to be able to publish data, you need to set your default role as publisher. If, however, you want your students by default not to be able to perform analysis, you can click the role and choose user from the download. And that will mean that any new student that is added to your account only has user permissions. I'm going to leave this role as publisher, so I'm just going to click cancel, but if you want to change your role, you need to click save. The other options that you have here, you've got a new member default. In new members defaults, you've got add-on licenses, which we can just skip over for now, and groups probably you can skip over as well. The next thing to look at is credits. As an organisation that has credits enabled, you will see this dialog box, and you can set up how many credits your students will have from the very start. So I usually suggest for schools that they set this default to 2 to start with, and as your students move up into the senior high school, that you increase the number of credits that they get as an individual. So I always suggest the default, so the new member default is 2, and then you can do increasing of credits for individuals outside of the new member defaults. The last box on this page is one called Esri Access, and you only need to make this active, i.e. to make it blue like this, when you want your students to automatically have access to do web courses on training.esri.com. And that is what you can do to set new member defaults. If you have any questions about what you've seen in this video, please don't hesitate to contact me. My contact details are on this page. If you would like to get access to a school's ArcGIS Online account, please contact gisandschools@eagle.co.nz. And lastly, I'd like to thank the New Zealand Board of Geography Teachers and Eagle Technology for submitting a successful bid to the Ministry of Education to be able to create a geography network of expertise in New Zealand. Without this money, this video would not have been able to be created. Mā te wā.